Wednesday night baseball now from Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
Here's Brett Gardner now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
First offering on its way. And we are underway from Fenway as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I'm looking forward to this one. They got their ace on the mound today. You get to the ballpark, you're ready to go. You're watching video. You know this guy is going to put his best foot forward, execute pitches to all quadrants. The opposition's got to be on point if they're going to have a chance today.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He's in that rarefied air. Over 50 home runs last year. That's just crazy power. He can take the ball the other way. He can pull home runs. The ballparks can't contain him. When you're hitting 50 dingers, you're doing something very special.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He swings and grounds it to short. Pedroia on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Yankees kept off the scoreboard in their half of the first. Red Sox coming to bat. You've dialed in MLB Network. Naka is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy wasn't too bad in this last one, Matt. Pitched all the way through the 6th inning. And listen, that's what you ask for nowadays. If you can get your starter to get you through the 6th inning and turn it over to the bullpen. He took the loss in the last one, but he actually pitched pretty well.
Stanton is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, there aren't a lot of guys with the talent and determination of Dustin Pedroia. He's been a catalyst for this team in the last 10 games and in so many different ways. But looking at the one number I'm looking at, a .450 on-base percentage, when you have that and you have the type of abilities that he has, you're awfully dangerous.
On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Xander Bogaerts becomes out number 2 this inning.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. In past meetings with Tanaka, it's been a steady 5 for 9. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Back up the middle. Torres gloves it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, errors are never welcome. But to make one with 2 outs in the first is especially painful. Now your pitcher has to make extra throws, and that could make the difference in how long he lasts in this game.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Back in standing. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Martinez is off at first with 2 away. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. One left for the Red Sox. We are still scoreless. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Line toward right center. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus on the guy behind the dish tonight, Christian Vasquez. Lock in on this guy. Some say he looks like a young Pudge Rodriguez in his prime. The bat's coming, but the way he massages this pitching staff should be your focus.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Bird, originally from the Centennial State of Colorado. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Hit sharply on the ground. Bogarts has it, and there are 2 away now. Stepping up now, Aaron Hicks. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And that misses ball 1. And that drilled him pretty good as the ball squirts off toward third. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Batting 7, third baseman, Brandon Drury.
Stepping in, Brandon Drury. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play. Comes set, now the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. The Yanks leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Here's Mookie Betts. In past meetings with Tanaka, he has 7 hits in 30 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Sliders in for a strike. Tanaka's ready. Here it is on 0-1. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets fouled. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. Here comes the first pitch. Betts is on the move. Shoots this one over to first. And he is out on the tag.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus on outfielder Brett Gardner. You need a center fielder, he can play there. You need a corner spot, he's got that covered too. He has baseball acumen, awareness, a savvy for the game. Even if the offense lags a little bit, defense is always on point.
From the stretch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Betts, the runner at second with one away. Now a spin and a throwback to second, and the runner will get back standing. Oh, and 2 the count to Benintendi.
Hey, I don't know if he wasn't looking for it or just got fooled a little bit right there, but that was actually a decent slider to do some damage with.
High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Here's Jackie Bradley now. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's sold 4 hits in 28 tries. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Bradley is 5'10" tall, bats left, but throws right-handed. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Red Sox leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Ronald Torre is the next to bat, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-2 is in there. A called strike 3.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Didi Gregorius is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box, Brett Gardner, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command. 0-2. A pause, and the 0-2. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs trying to get it right by him.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that one just missed outside.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gloved by Bogarts. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And he'll come in to score from second base. And that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw.
And don't forget, on a ball thrown out of play, the rule says that the runner gets the base he was running to, plus 1 more.
Here's big Aaron Judge. A base hit in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to second. Pedroia has it. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. And they'll nail him at the plate as he's tagged out. Yankees forced to settle for 1. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Yankees lead this one 1-0. Leading off the inning, Christian Vasquez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Tanaka gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Finally, a take. No, seriously, that's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. The 1-1 is in off the plate. Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Eduardo Nunez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Flares this one over toward first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Ready for another chance? Xander Bogaerts, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. First offering on its way. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. 2 out, nobody on. Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. Here's the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. There is Pedroia. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Up next for the
So
game.
with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And as you see there, just 1 mile an hour separating these two arms so far. 96 on one hand, 95 on the other. Striding in once again, Gary Sanchez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch in there. 0 and 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 33.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Greg Bird. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Bogarts is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they lead it 1-0. Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Tanaka into his motion. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. The 2-2. Shot towards first. Bird gloves it. And he's safe.
Yeah, and I can speak from experience, and I can tell you, on a night like this, it's tough to get a good grip on the ball. It's a little frigid out there, and he might have lost a little bit of feeling in his fingers. Never easy to make a good throw when that's the case.
Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. Throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch out. Nothing doing. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. And this is swung on and missed that time by Ramirez. A strikeout victim, and there's one away.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
Now a bluff here as he steps off to looking back at first. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in standing. Here's Mookie Betts. Runner goes for second. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
The pitcher is acting innocent, but I saw it in real time, and my first thought was he did that on purpose. These pitchers can paint the black inside and out, make the ball move up and down. So a lot of times when you see a guy get hit in that spot, there was some kind of message behind it. We'll see what that leads to the rest of this game.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. From the belt, the pitch, and the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
So striding in, Andrew Benintendi, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece. Throw is up the line as it gets away. 1 run scores. Here's a second runner around third. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Now batting, center fielder.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
And he fouls this one off. 2 runs on 2 hits and 1 error on the Boston line score. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Leading off the inning, Aaron Hicks. And they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley has a beat on this one. 1 pitch, 1 away.
Now batting,
Brandon Drury will bat next. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. High in the air out towards shallow right. Betts is there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
now batting, second baseman.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ronald Torreyes. He got called out on strikes his last time through. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in this situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
That's inside. 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Torreyes, the runner at first with 2 gone. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them be.
Bouncer up the middle. The tag, and he is out. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Yankees 1. Next up for the Red Sox, Christian Vasquez. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Christian Vasquez.
Tanaka sets his sights. First pitch on the way. Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming on for it is Hicks. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Eduardo Nunez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. A late swing at a slider for a strike.
0-1.
This is on the ground over to first. Bird has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Taking it in there is Hicks for the final out of the inning. We'll see the speedy Brett Gardner start things out when we come back. Here's Brett Gardner now. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
The windup and the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Betts has a read on it. 1 out.
The batter, number 99, designated hitter, Aaron Judge.
Digging in once again, Aaron Judge. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Hard liner to center field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Belted high and deep into right center. Betts looking up. And that one is gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. Home run number 5 on the year as the Yankees have tied things up. It's 2-2.
I'm cold in this booth, so I know those players have to be cold out there. But it doesn't matter to him. He still has enough power to knock it out of the park. To the opposite field, no less. Now that is some man strength.
Now batting, catcher, Gary.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 0-1, here's the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And with 2 out, the inning will stay alive for Greg Bird.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Sanchez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Ranging back is Bradley, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. But the Yankees are able to tie things up on the solo home run. On to the bottom of the 6th, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Ready for another shot now, J.D. Martinez. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up.
Martinez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Behind 0-2 now. Tanaka gets the sign. Here it is on 0-2. And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Manny. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. No hits to this point. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Striding in for Boston, Mookie Betts. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. 2 runs on 2 hits and 1 error on the Boston line scorer. Now it's 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
High in the air out to center field. Torreyes waits on it. And the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. All tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. The 1-0. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
To short. Bogarts has it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
First offering on its way. A cold strike on the inside corner.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Bradley is there. 2 gone.
Up next for the Yankees, second baseman, Ronald.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Ronald Torreyes. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Bogarts to his left. He's there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for New York, number 48. Tommy.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate.
Second baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Stanton coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Ready once again, Andrew Benintendi. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Here's a strike.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. And this game is still tied at 2-2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 47, Tyler Hornberg.
Here's Didi Gregorius. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning, game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. This is in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. One out. At the plate now is the designated hitter, Aaron Judge. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here. From the stretch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only one away.
Up next for the Yankees, right fielder.
Digging in and looking for more, Giancarlo Stanton has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. The 1-1 home. Taken for strike 2.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away, that's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead, and we are tied 2-2. Striding in, Christian Vasquez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Christian Vasquez.
He's set and the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Set to deliver the 0-1. A little bouncer. Oh, 0-2, here it comes. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Not a lot of offense to go around, but a very tightly contested ball game. 2-2 our score here in the 8th, as it's starting to look more like 1 run may be enough to win this one. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Eduardo Nunez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout. And with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network from Boston, Mass. We're set for the final innings of this one. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. He pulls this one into right. Betts is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Hicks. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. 2 down.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Brandon Drury. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Here's J.D. Martinez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Chad Green comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Gregorius has it. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And he's back easily. Here's the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. Ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. The 1-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Now the 1-2 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Now batting, right fielder.
Ready for another shot now. Mookie Betts. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. And a rather interesting decision here is they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now.
Well, that's one way to do it, I guess. An intentional walk is one thing, but an intentional walk with a man on first is another. Strange strategy. I don't quite get it.
Digging in once again, Dustin Pedroia. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
The 0-1. Sliders in for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. This is hit softly to third. If they'll just get the 1 out here, as the runner will get back safely at first.
Now batting, left fielder, Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He bats with 2 outs and the winning run at second. Here's the first pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Martinez heads for the plate. And the Red Sox are going to walk off a winner.
Always great when a game really comes down to the 9th inning like it did here. They had a chance to walk it off and send their fans home happy, and that's exactly what they did. Lots of smiles around here right now.
It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
Three to 2 the finish in tonight's game. The Boston Red Sox came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Tyler Thornburg claims the win out of the pen, his first.